Hi, Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, July 20th. Where is the month going? I don't know. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My channel is on my hobbies, cross-stitching, a little bit of sewing, hopefully quilt making one day, a little bit of card making, although you won't find a video on card making because I'm still trying to figure it out and I don't have time to really figure it out. But I like to do cards and gift tag holders, or gift tags, gift card holders, treat boxes, that kind of a thing. This week we had our resident camp at work, so we loaded up over 100 kids and buses and took them up to camp, and they were up there for a really great week, and I heard that it was a really great week. Today everybody came home, everything went smoothly with one exception. The school next door to our location, we rent their parking lot for departure day and return day, and they didn't have it open for an hour. So that was fun, but we got it figured out and sorted out, and everybody was happy, and we move on. This week coming up, I have my my camp gets accredited by the American Camp Association, so I went in early. I worked like five and a half hours today, because I wanted to go through my standards with a fine-tooth comb. I already put some stuff in, but I'm missing some things, so I kind of worked on those, and I made progress, so I'm okay with it. Hopefully I won't have to stay late Monday night or Tuesday night to take care of it. I heard from my son last night. He called at like midnight. Mom, did I wake you up? I'm like, no, because I was up, you know. Okay, well, I have Liberty tomorrow. Can you come? I can't. None of us could come because we were all working, and he was okay with it, but then towards the end of the conversation, I think he was a little bummed. I was totally bummed. I mean, why would they give him notice 2 hours before he called? Why would they give notice like that late in the day? I guess maybe it's to control and keep people from visiting or what have you. I don't know. So I said, well, do you think you'll get Sunday? And he goes, I don't know. It depends on if everybody comes back on time. Maybe. And I said, okay, well, let me know. We do have plans for Sunday. We're going down in that area anyways, but I thought we'll just change our plans and go there instead, and the next weekend do what we were planning on doing tomorrow. So I'm still waiting to hear back from him on that. I think he's having a little bit more fun because he gets to, you know, play with big guns and bazookas, and this next week he gets to throw a live grenade, you know, things like they're blowing stuff up. I mean, that sounds like fun to me. It would be a good aggression release, you ask me. So this week, once I get past Wednesday, it should be free and clear. I'm hoping maybe I could take Thursday and or Friday off, probably Friday, just because I'm working so many hours in prep for this, and then I will be closing for a few days because we're having to change some employees around, so it would be nice to have a day off since I've been working 2 Saturdays in a row, and you know. I did get some stitching done this week, and I got a little bit of haul, and I guess let's just dive right in. I worked on Be Thankful, which is this one right here from the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine from fall of 2023. It's by, I can't say the name, Crochetagogo? I think it's Italian. I should know. I mean, I'm not Italian. My last name's Italian. And I'm pleased with the progress I made on that today. I mean, yesterday. No, the other day. I don't know. I'm stitching this on 46 count oat Bristol 2/2. Artiste, Hobby Lobby. I have the air conditioner on because it's, late in the afternoon, and it's very warm out here, and so hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with the video. If it does, I'm sorry, but I wanted to get the video done anyway. So this is where I'm at. So I finished the word thankful. I had a little bit of the H and the T left to do. I did the leaves up on the side and the berries up on the side. I started on the pumpkins, his feet, and I got the little bird almost completely done. So I'm really happy. I feel like I got a lot done. I'm thinking this might be a pillow. Might not, but I'm kind of leaning towards yes, it'll be a pillow. So we'll see. I am using the called for flosses on this, which DMC. Real pretty. Very fall-like. I would like to get this done by this fall. By this Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but we'll see. I had a new start. Grand Old Flag 2. I'm doing this pillow here. I already did this one, and I'm doing this one. This I bought as a kit from Farm Girl Dry Goods, I believe. So it came with the floss, but the floss that it came with was tartan plaid, and then DMC 22 and DMC 3023, and that looked a little too green for me, and I really wanted a light blue instead of a dark blue for the field and the blue in it. So I changed it to Weeks Dye Works Winnie Bee Blue. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. And here is my start. I'm enjoying this one quite a bit. It is repetitive because the stars, and yet it's repetitive, so it's easy. This one came with the finishing kit, the fabric, which I love, for the back, and trim, which I don't love. It's very tiny gray rickrack, so I don't think I'm going to use this. I haven't decided for sure, which is why it's still in the bag. We shall see when we get there. I pulled out Polar Bear Peak by Hands On Design. This is a series. I am using the called for flosses. These flosses will stitch all of the patterns in that series. The last one of these, which was the narwhal, I believe, all the proceeds to that one goes to Special Olympics of Sioux. I think it's Sioux City. Yeah, and it's for narwhal. So it's just a PDF download, so all the proceeds for that go. They just cut another check for like I don't know, $4,000. So it's a really good cause. I'm stitching this on 32 count Frozen Fractals linen by Fabrics by Stephanie. And the reason I'm doing it is because this fabric has a lot of the blues and teals and greens. And that's where I'm at. So, excuse me. So I finished my trees on the bottom. And I started the tree right here. And I did the polar bear, the white of the polar bear. And I added the twigs here. So I was happy with the progress I made on that. I think it's super cute. I really do like this series. And I have plenty of fabric to do all of these plus more. So the dog is inside. I just couldn't with him right now. We've got the flies out, and so I've got flies that are buzzing around in here, and he doesn't do well with the screen door being shut, so I just decided, you can go sit in the air-conditioned house, and I will do my video. When I'm done, you can come back outside. I did a little work on Butterfly Cloche by Hello from Liz Matthews. I love this. I love how it looks like it's a specimen. I'm using all of the called for flosses. They're all DMC. And I am stitching this on 40 count Cafe au lait sand linen. And I got half of that butterfly just about to a point where I could just do the fill-in work with the white. It looks kind of gray, but it really is like a light slate blue, just a gray blue with a darker gray. It really is pretty. So I was happy to move this one along a little bit. I feel like this week I worked on quite a few smaller projects. I think this next week coming up, I'm going to pull out some of the big ones and put some time in on those. Just because I want to be a little bit more even with my stitching. My Friday focus is the Snowball by Brenda Gervais, and I am working up this. So yesterday was Friday. We had unexpected dinner with my cousins that came out from Nevada. I guess it's pretty darn hot there, like 120, and the AC only cools their place down to 80. So they decided, hey, let's go to the beach. So they came real close to us, and then when my husband saw that they were coming out this way, he's like, hey, dinner? They're like, yeah. So my sister, my mom, and I and Dan met them for dinner, and we had a lovely, lovely time. So I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done yesterday, but I did get some done, and I feel like I moved this along. I am stitching this not on the called for. 40 count anthracite linen by Zweigart. Called for colors 1/2. So I was able to finish the door, which is put the doorknob and the dark in the window on the door. I added the tree trunks to the little red bases on either side of the house. I did the wreath and filled that in, and I filled in the windows, and I started on the roof, and I started on the chimney. So all I have left, I believe, are the trees on either side and the roof, the chimney. Finish those, and then some snowflakes, and it's done. So with any luck, perhaps next Friday this one will be done. And then the only one I have left to do is Winter Wonderland. Oh, this one. This is the only one I have left to do. And I'm not sure. It's worked on 36 count linen. And it would finish off to be 4 5/8 by 3.5. So 4.5 by 3.5 almost. This is a 40 count, so it's probably going to be like 3 by 4, which I guess that's okay. Be tiny little pillow, but I'm honestly thinking about stitching this one differently, on a different color fabric in a different count, but I haven't decided yet. But I think I'll keep this probably as my Friday focus until I can get this one done. This one should stitch up really quickly because it's just the words. And then I'll be done with this book, and I can finish these off in time for probably January because it's wintry. But and then it's what color, because I don't know that dark, I mean, in person you can see the dark green, but it might be fun just to do it in a different color. We'll see. I pulled out Summer Quaker by Primrose Cottage. A lot of people have theirs done, so I'm seeing different colors being used. I'm seeing one motif stitched in a different color. There's a little house at the bottom here that you really can't see, and it's got a little heart that's not stitched. Some people are stitching that with a contrasting color. I'm loving the yellow. It's silk. She did dinky dyes, and I just love it. Here's the floss. I know it's not very neat and tidy. This is stitched on 25 count white Zweigart Lugana, and then this is the finishing kit. So we've got the backing fabric, the felt, the rickrack, another skein of the floss. But I love it. So this is how tall my pillow is going to be. It's going to be kind of big. I kind of wish I didn't do 25 count, because this is like 14 count Ada. But I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I need to add the antenna for the dragonfly. But I decided that I'm okay with it being a little bit bigger than some of the others because I love it so much. And if I don't like it later, I can always restitch it and either give this one away or sell it, or something. And last but not least, Susan's little sampler. I made really good progress on this too for only stitching on it one day. I finished the flowers at the bottom, and I added the flower here, and I started working on the butterfly wing. I am stitching this on 40 count lamb's wool linen. It's a little bit stiffer linen, and it's a little more airy. You can kind of see through it. But once I get it mounted on a board or in a frame, I think it'll be fine. I did have to frog a little because I did this yellow piece. I forgot a row, and it was not a big deal for me to tear it out, so I did. So it feels good that I've got, I've got some progress on this. I feel like I'm, moved beyond the border into the main design. It's so soft and pretty. And I think I'm changing, I was going to put this in a frame and put it in the living room, but now I'm kind of thinking it would be really pretty in my bedroom. So we'll see where it winds up when it's all done. That's all the stitching. That's it. Did have a little bit of haul. Hometown, Teresa Coe gets tier 4 Patreon, her July chart released. Now I am grossly behind because I had to pull out, I chose to pull out all of May. I was that off. And I did not pick it up this week. I may pick it up this coming week. I may not. I do want to focus on some larger pieces, so I probably will, just because I don't want to fall even further behind. But anyway, so this is the chart. I went ahead and printed out the front cover, and this whole section right here is what I need to stitch. I'm now officially 3 months behind. Well, 2 months behind plus July. And then Liz Matthews, I belong to her Patreon group, and she released a chart, and I might have to stitch this in its entirety, and then just across the top. Oh, excuse me. Busy hands, happy heart. Look at this pillow. Wow. 10 count. I may buy some 10 count. If I can't find a color that I like, I may try dyeing. I love the green, but I'm wondering how this will look with another color behind it. And I absolutely adore the blue. So, I don't know, I just think she knocked it out of the park this month. It's fantastic. I don't think I shared my floss fix from Fat Quarter Shop. Classic Colorworks. Colors this month are Golden Star Goldfish Granny Annie. I love that Granny Annie. Grape pie, grasshopper, and green onion. I don't think I shared this. I think that was the weeks that came in last time. Almost looks like a rainbow. It's so pretty. I love each one of these colors. So that came in. And then I purchased the Liberty mystery box from Fat Quarter Shop, the quilt mystery box. And I wanted to buy the backing fabric before it went away. And even though I'm not going to be sewing that up anytime super soon, I just wanted to have everything complete so that when I'm ready, it's all there. So I had a hard time picking the backing fabric, but I finally landed on this. The binding is red. There's some white in there on the front. I think this pattern is in there on the front in a different color. Maybe it's red. I don't know. They had a really pretty stripe, but I thought, ooh, getting a stripe even across the back as a novice quilter, no. So I chose this one with the gray. It has a little bit of gray on the front, I believe, in the design itself. So I thought that would tie in nicely. So I bought what I needed for that. And then, of course, well, you're only $10 or $15 away from free shipping. So I bought some charm packs, some mini, I think they're mini charm packs, mini charms, 2.5-inch squares. And the reason I did this is because I am getting to the point where I think I may want to make a project bag, or apparently 4. So I picked up Kitty Christmas, so it's vintage kitties. If you can see that, real pretty colors. I love all of it. I may have to go through here and find a print that I like and then buy some yardage. I can't do that. I need to stop. Primitive gatherings, American gatherings. So we've got, you know, red, white, and blue. So different blues. I feel like I bought a Fat Quarter bundle from Annabella's with this. Oh, this one's, it looks black, but it's navy and red. I think this is the one I have, but I have it in a navy blue background. I love it. So I bought that. But wait, there's more. I bought Once Upon a Christmas, Sweetfire Road Designs. So another Christmas one. So a little different from the other. Maybe a little more vintage. I mean, the cat one is vintage, but vintage in a different way. Oh, that one's really pretty. Oh, I love that. Years and years ago, I stitched a pillow before pillows were super popular. I made a pillow, and I bought red and gold metallic cording to put around it, and so it's a tiny little pillow, but it has on the back of it a really pretty holly print, and I was going to do all of them. The pillows, the night before Christmas. So the one that I did for myself was the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and on the back of it had the holly print, and I wanted all of the backings to have the holly print. So I have the backing fabric. I have no idea where the book is. I cannot find it. I'm hoping one day I will, but for right now I can't. And it's every once in a while it kind of kills me because I'm like, where is that book? Why would I have done anything with it? So hopefully if I can't find it, hopefully it's up in the rafters for the garage. I don't remember what we put up there anymore. So hopefully I have it and I'll be able to get to it one day. And I think it was like a leisure arts book. Do you remember you get those hardcover books and they had the stuff in it? It was from the 90s. So this one is Winterly by Robin Pickens. And it is wintry. Real pretty. So 4 charm packs for 4 bags. I thought I picked up a Halloween print, but apparently I didn't. And I got a pumpkin charm by Riley Blake Designs to go on my bag Halloween bag that I'm gonna make, and I don't have the charm pack for. But that's okay because I have fat quarters. I can do something else. It'll be okay. And I think that's it. Today in the mail, I did an order with Hollis Hands Creates. I'll show that to you next week. It has the floss that I was missing for one of the new Halloween charts that I got from Brenda Gervais. Well, I got it. It's a Brenda Gervais. They're Brenda Gervais charts, but I got them from the Vintage Stitcher. And then I think another linen, some rusty jingle bells, and some gold and silver bells for finishing, and another real pretty small chart. So that was delivered to my husband today. So that we will show you next week. I may not keep the floss out because I kind of want to start that Halloween chart. So we'll see what gets done this week. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to be pretty busy at work the next 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, prepping for my accreditation. I'm feeling better today than I was on Thursday, about being prepared for it, so that's good. I don't think we have anything planned. I think it's just gonna be work and come home and get our evenings done. Yeah, I think that's all that's going on this week. Warm. It's warm. Which I honestly don't mind, but let me tell you, I was outside for off and on since about 1:32 today at work, and just drenched. So there's that. But I don't honestly, I don't mind the heat. I prefer it. I don't ache. I don't hurt anywhere, so that's really good. So anyways, I think we're in for another hot week. We should be. It's July. That is it for me. A shorter video today. Not a whole lot to say, I guess. Pretty straightforward week, and a lot of visiting. Had another out of town visitor last Saturday. Last weekend. I think it was Sunday. Visited with her for 6 or 7 hours. It was kind of awesome because I hadn't I hadn't seen her in 14 months. Well, longer than 14 months, probably like closer to 2 years. So it was really good to sit down and chat and get caught up, and we had dinner together, and so that was really nice. And then last night, of course, with the cousins that needed to beat the heat, so that was good. Tomorrow we're taking my mom. If Ethan does not have leave or liberty, then we are going to go to a little town called Julian. My mom has never been. She's been wanting to go, so we thought, let's go. I love their apple pie a la mode. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So that is where I'm headed tomorrow. It'll be a day trip, probably a long day trip, and we'll just kind of walk around. It's a tiny, tiny little Main Street town, and but they've got really good food. The people are friendly. We do enjoy it, so we will do our little trip down there. It's been a couple of years. We like to try to get down there once a year, but really, if we can do it every 2 to 3 years, that's okay too. And so it's been a little bit. In fact, have we been down there since COVID? It might have been a little bit longer than what we usually do because of COVID. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be nice to be out, be in the sunshine, have some really good food, have some yummy pie, a la mode, some vanilla ice cream, and then we'll come home and it'll be good. That is it. Have a great week. I hope you get a lot done. Stay cool. Check on your neighbors. Make sure they're okay. If it's hot where you're at. And until next time, happy stitching. Bye.